culture Dominique, comment tout bagay ka marché?
Tout bagay ka marché bien Wadix. Nous just sorti en Noël indépendance. So nous ka vini talé pour Dom Festa. So nous ni bitin ka fait. Bitin nous ka préparé pour yo.
Et vous avez organisé ça, c'est département culture, vous avez organisé via Old Mass. Comment ça passé?
Ça t'est bien. Nous bien accepté ça, ça t'est bien. Il y a des gens qui ont demandé pour ça venir dans le village.
Ouais. Ça passé la pointe.
La pointe, oui.
Et ça quand ecstasy et calme pour moment là,
comme là, nous avons fait album là, comme on dit.
Nous avons fait
album là qui venu, mon Dieu, on est pour écouter ces chants.
C'est ça, pas de problème. Ce album là qui est sorti avant festival là.
Avant festival.
Peut-être à vacances pour vacances, grandes vacances, pas de problème.
Oui.
Et puis bon, Triple K ou même qu'à jouer guitare pour Triple K aussi.
Triple K, nous c'est là qu'on fait chanter, qu'on savent.
Ouais. Pour carnaval là, nous on peut des nouvelles, nous pour dire. Nous devons dire pour Kendall. Nous t'en tombé malade.
Tombé malade à l'hôpital.
Ouais, so nous avons aider. Et moi, ça qui là aussi, ça c'est Slim aussi. Les voyez la prière. That's Slim is trying to wonder what we are saying. I know DJ Slim would like to send his prayers to the Keela and all the Bouillon fraternity. As a matter of fact, we are on the heels of Bouillon Day sometime, I think next week. Should be Bouillon Day, so we want to send our prayers to Keela. We understood he is presently at the China Friendship Hospital, and let's hope that he can get out for the weekend. You all have events for the weekend?
Yeah, we play tomorrow morning, we play Saturday, we play Sunday, we travel Wednesday.
Wow, to be back for the weekend. Wow, so let's hope that Kendall, the Keela Laura, can be better and get a clear bill so he can get his activities going. He's the keyboardist, the man behind the rhythm of the Triple K or the TK International. Est-ce que nous avons parlé you are also a cultural officer and you actually teach children to play several of the traditional instruments. And those are the
accordion. Well, accordion is not traditional.
Yes,
it was imported.
It's imported. Yes,
the gouache, taboo, boom boom. Sometimes bamboo flute. You know. If we go to mouth organ, you know, guitar.
So you go around the country.
As we speak, after the session here, I have a class at Portsmouth Secondary, and I have another class in Capuchin.
And how is the response from the children?
The response from not just the children, but even the adults that I go to teach, it's very good, because since I've been at Cultural Division, we have been ordering accordions, and there is not enough accordions.
Wow,
you know,
that's good, interesting.
But what I try to tell people is that we don't have to wait for independence to start practicing. Right now is the time we have to start practicing. You know, so I try.
Est-ce que vous parlez de notre musique là? Ok, messieurs, mesdames, nous avons besoin de chance là. Ouais, man. Et puis, voilà, on pense que quoi c'est bagaille là. Ok, messieurs, mesdames, nous sommes en l'autre boucle là. Et puis, c'est, nous avons Nicolas, ça c'est, boys moi-même. Donc, courage, vous parlez pour si c'est bourgeois. Vous pour si c'est bourgeois là?
Non, mais ça.
Ok, mais il ça, si vous voulez. Ça a fait dans boys moi. Nous avons Daryl Bob, monsieur Wabob. À cause là, nous avons Dice aussi. Ok. D'abord, une question avant nous commencer là. Pour ces gens là qui ne pas connaître tout, ou c'est Wa Conchel à Dominique.
Yeah, I'm David Benjamin from the original Conchel Blower.
Et vous jouez avec Marshall Montano.
WCK.
Signal Band.
And the rest.
Et nous avons passé mon lanti Conchel tout à l'heure.
Oui.
Con Labi. Ok, messieurs, mesdames, nous live, big station qui a présenté ça, messieurs, mesdames, Creole Heartbeat Johnny là, messieurs, mesdames, live, à Radio QFM, messieurs, mesdames, Jimping Canava. là qui gagne, nous sommes messieurs, mesdames. Nous live, Creole Habit, nous FM, nous Yes, I, that's how we do it. Live in the big station. This is Creole Habit. Carnaval, messieurs, mesdames, and we're going down to the roots. We're going down to the grassroots. And still to come, we have King Bob already in the building. King Dice will be passing through behind their brand new songs, and they'll actually be performing it for us today, so you can get a feel of it as we head towards crunch time. We head towards the crowd. By the way, you can log on to our Facebook page. That's QFM Facebook page, and you can view Odell Hamilton and the Council Man live in the studios. Il a fait du plaisir, messieurs, mesdames, pour présenter encore Jinping Carnaval. And I want to remind you, we are live on the big station. This is Carnaval Jinping. Still to come, King Bob, King Dice. And we just want to remind you that we are here with the kind compliments of DG Cell. By the way, we will be live outside the DG Center from 1 o'clock, Calypsonians. And guess who from Barbados? Alison Hines will be outside the DG Center headquarters. Ah, douane, messieurs, mesdames. Est-ce que nous parlez? Est-ce que nous parlez? Si nous parlons, nous caillons. This is it. This is it. What a session. What a session. What a session by Odell Hamilton. And we really want to thank you, my brother. I know you should be heading to Posse. You have a special workshop there with the students?
Yeah, so as you know, Schools Arts Festival is part of Domfesta. So the students of the Portsmouth Secondary School will be doing quadrille. So in order for them to perform live, you have to prepare them with the live instruments. You know, they will be doing ballet also. So you have to prepare them. And then I have a class in Capuchin.
After that, you have a class in Capuchin.
I think that will be the youngest Jingbing band in Dominica.
From Capuchin. Ages between what?
8, 9,
8, 9?
7, 8, 9.
Okay. I want to get some little children in around Roseau. For somehow or the other, the culture seems to be bypassing Roseau. Well,
we have put out invitations for around town. So the Belte Cultural Group is one of the groups that was created around
top Nintendo man. Okay, Odell, I want to thank you for coming here, man. You were tight. The Medvey Slim is still reeling from the Medvey. And let's take a commercial. And when we come back, King Bob will be in the building. So a few commercials. We just want to remind you before the commercials, DG Cell will be having a live carnival party. And that's outside the DG Center. Alison Hines should be dropping through. And also several Calypsonians will be passing through.
Prime up for the real mess with the fastest home fiber network with increased speeds of 500 megabytes per second and win over $2,000 in carnival prizes. Switch to Digicel and or upgrade your plan. Bundle up to enjoy faster speeds plus 50% off your bill. Pay as low as $98 for 3 months. Win big with Digicel this carnival. Hurry in store or speak to an agent today. Bundle up for the real mass. Digicel and Dominica, celebrating Carnival together.
Prime up for the real mass with more speed, more data, more value, and over $20,000 in carnival prizes this carnival. Activate and stay on a 7-day Prime bundle for $32 and enjoy 12 gigabytes any use data, 7 gigabytes app data, plus 525 minutes of local and regional call time. There is more. Sign up for any postpaid and get 50% off. Pay as low as $50 monthly for 3 months. Win big with Digicel this carnival. Hurry in store or download the My Digicel app to win today. Prime up for the real mass. Digicel and Dominica celebrating Carnival together.
To Creole Heartbeat, and we're live at the big station. At this time, we want to welcome a champion. I must give you some special kudos. There are 2 special artists from Guadeloupe who seem to feel that you have a special rhythm. Daryl Bob, and that is Luc Leandre and a guy called Christian Ye Bambio. We'll talk about it in a while, but welcome to Creole Heartbeat, my brother.
Well, it's always my pleasure. Once you're on board, I'm there. And DJ Slim to my left there, I'm the most comfortable on the big station.
Absolutely, my brother. But these guys continue to talk about they want to work with Bob because his rhythm is different from most of the Caribbean and most of the Zouk artists. There is something special about you and your music, Daryl Bob.
Well, I'm like a potpourri, I grew up in Guadeloupe, and then I appreciate my cadence, I appreciate my bouillon, I appreciate everything that's within that region. So you'll get a little bit of everything in there. And then I just love music from North America. So there's everything in me in my music,
Yes, and then that is that's the output when the master is at his guitar and plus doing the vocals. Yeah. I understood once again you had a spellbound North American tour for the Christmas.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. We're looking forward to many more like that,
Okay, it's Carnival time.
It's a pity we cannot have Christmas a few times in the year. But,
I guess you made some of the American dollars.
Well, it was more about making connections, meeting people.
But the most important thing is Kaiso time. Once again, I think you cruised into the finals despite how you felt. I told you it was a clinical performance, but you still had your not doubts but concerns. You cruised it, to my mind, you cruised into the finals.
But you see, the reason why I felt a bit restrained, I felt a bit held back in the Calypso is because of what happened right at the beginning of the competition season. You know, I lost my dad, and I felt a part of me died.
Yes.
But still, I was encouraged by family and yourself,
Yes,
to
of
go out and do it because he'd want you to do it. So I went out there and I did it, and I think I did it well enough to have come all the way up there in the first and second places. So let's see what happens at the
Would you
finals.
care to give the listeners, at least for the semifinals, what position you came out?
I'm not even sure, I never went there, but I'm either one or two. I think between Dice and myself, we're somewhere up there, but I never went to see the paper itself. I don't. I pay so little attention to them things, but it's one or two in the semifinals, and most likely two.
What was the reception of your first song, If I Was the Prime Minister?
Very good, very good. From the time it came out, people started, people saw right through it. They felt it was witty, it was beautiful. Some people say it's my best song. Some of my hardest critics said that it was my best song so far in my whole career. So I think we're onto something.
And once again, you're teaming up with the legendary Maestro Patiron.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
Let's big him up, man, because sometimes, as a matter of fact, I hear the way some people have been lamenting certain adjectives towards him. I think we should today, dispel this.
Yeah.
This brothers, transcended several Calypsonians to the highest level in Dominica, undisputedly.
Yeah.
I don't even think ever in our history anyone will come close to the amount of crowns Paddy run has won and continue to win. And who knows what may happen again this year. Way up again. If you and Dice,
I think he's gonna win again this year.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is either you or Bob? Is either you or Dice? Which one?
Either me or Bob. You're right.
I love this. But then it's good. Well, that's good company. That's good company.
Yeah.
That's good company to be in the company of 1 and 2. It says a lot, especially in the semifinals. But you released your second song. What are the feedback so far?
Well, very good. I myself, I was even surprised because like the whole vibe, like the entire Bob product just wasn't there in me, and still I delivered. And people are like, Bob, this is very good. You have a very good package of 2 songs and so on. So I'm really encouraged. Just hearing people saying those things, it makes me feel okay. All right, let me just get rid of all the emotion and continue.
We're going to make you sing for us, Bob. We're going to make you sing. We're going to give you that opportunity to promote your both songs. We did that with the other Calypsonians. Now it's your turn, because I feel it's important that when someone has mastered the art, apart from the show when you fell asleep, I'm not sure why or what you did before, you made it to the finals every other year. Every year.
I'll tell you, boy, every season we have a problem catching the flu, because it's always rainy season and we have to be out there or at Swinging Stars in the night practicing, and we get the flu. And that year I got the flu, and Actifed I got close to Actifed, and I was having some long sleep.
Okay.
Because you know what happens when you get those drowsy.
Imagine, man, we that was at the Dominica club.
I turned off my phone so nobody could call me to wake me, and then I woke up after
calling Bob once, calling Bob twice, calling Bob, and this was so. But apart from that, you made it to the finals every year.
Of course, yeah.
No, but this is phenomenal, and that's how many years, Bob. Because I do I document some of these records, because this is important for our children. How many years you have been singing?
I came in
Calypso.
I came in 1 year after Daddy Chess. Daddy Chess came in 2000. I came in 2001.
So we had we didn't have a competition for, let's say, 2 years. So in 19 years, so 18 years.
Yeah.
Straight. Apart from you missing, you made it to the final 17 times.
Yeah.
This is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, this is phenomenal, and that's why we want to really embrace what you're doing. It's a real classic sort of sphere you have put yourself in, and not because of you're just a musician, but your vocals.
I think 1 year the judges made a sad mistake. Going back to it now, it was in the semifinals. I think I always look at I check to see my history based on Daddy Chess, and I think that he did fire, and then something happened with the judges' deliberation, and I wasn't allowed into the finals.
Oh, okay. So it's only 1 year.
Yeah, I think
so. It's only 1 year.
Yeah.
But then your vocals, your diction, your rendition. If anyone wants to learn calypso, I had you and Boo play way up in terms of diction, rendition, every single word. You can, you can actually hear syllables, the ending of the words, which is phenomenal.
But Wadix, people say that, and I still think that it is not taken seriously in the competition as an important aspect of the criterion, because the diction thing is to me, it's like everything. Diction and staying in key, staying on the beat. That's the fundamentals of performing a song. And I still think that when I look at the scores, I still think that is being overlooked. Where Bob is concerned. Because when I came into the competition, I was looking at guys like Scrunter. Scrunter is also very articulate. And I said, I'm going to be more articulate than him.
So he was the benchmark.
I found myself in that position. So people just talk about it, but in the competition, I don't think the judges take it as seriously as it should be.
Are you ready to perform the first song and then we're going to do the second song?
I'm ready.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it gives us great pleasure. Slim, you want to introduce Bob? I want to introduce Bob, man. Take your mic, Slim. Take your mic, Slim. That is my son, my adopted son. Take your mic live on the big station, Slim, and present Bob to the world.
All right, we're here live on the big station Q95 FM radio as we present to you King Bob in 2023.
2023. Do it, bro. King Bob reporting for duty. Are you feeling out there, people listening? In Miami, in Texas. Talk is cheap, that may be true. It's easy to say what one would do if you were leader of your country. But me as a man of principle, I know what I would and wouldn't do based on current events and issues. I love honesty and integrity. A leader can get caught up in vanity, squandering money, living up the country, while even your own supporters frustrated in poverty. If I was Prime Minister, nobody would go hungry in Dominica. If I ever serve in that position, I would leave my life above suspicion. And any man jack call my name in corruption, I'm making him regret the day he was born. I'm taking them to the CCJ, and if they cannot pay, I'm taking their house, I'm taking their vehicle, and depending on who, I'm taking their woman too. Yes, I. Wadix like that line, boy. Wadix. If I tell you what the inspiration behind that line, what would you say? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Q95 on Creole Heartbeat. Taking you back to the days of what they call it, boy. Memories. He likes that line, ladies and gentlemen. I'm taking their woman too. I am building no 3 and 4 mansions when all I really need is one consideration for the poor and needy. Opposition wouldn't be my enemy. They wouldn't have no choice but to work with me with transparency and accountability. If leadership is everything, then my leadership is bound to shine. And all the good and bad in the country would reflect on me as if everything in the land was mine. Well, if I was Prime Minister of the air, there'd be traffic lights on the Eolibla Highway. If I was to serve in that position, let people protest, have nothing to say. Jabawi. And I would say to the farmers of Salisbury, say she mes oble, mi she me plante. Sell food cheap to the citizenry, and I guarantee election day early. All farmers of Bowie, before they drink their coffee, coming out and vote for me. Yes, I. Shabba. Ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned to the #1 radio station in the nation island, the Commonwealth of Dominica. This is Q95, and guess who's in control? DJ Slim, DJ Wadix, and King Bob in the house. Bringing it to you live and direct. The only station that can do that. Now this is my favorite verse, a real calypso melody. Listen.
No on a matter of sovereignty, I would stay away from me and Motley and cherish Ross University. I don't want crooks and traitors around me like Isaac, Tony, Chalo, and Austri. Only the best brains in the country. I would tell Shishing Ping, Dominic for Dominic and flip. He can kiss flip. The sun doesn't shine, and all the big jobs and contracts is locals first. Then foreign citizens from everywhere, all over the universe.
Yes, man.
And if I was Prime Minister, I not in no boys club with Caribbean leaders. If I was to serve in that position, I would call them out whenever they doing wrong.
Fellas,
Man like Thompson, Spags, Bosso, and Linton, all of them, all who want to join my party can come.
Wadix too.
But they must have the understanding it is a country we building, so join in. Let us work together. But they have to remember who really running things. Yes, I.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I was
For sound of the King Bob. There's a calypso out in the second round, and calling the association the. I know you don't really like to comment on. That's why we're not going to call any names.
Yeah.
But the official opposition, you have heard the other sounds. A few, I think about 5 are out presently.
Yeah.
When you contrast what you have for your second sound with what you have heard, how confident are you?
Wadix always think he can put me on the spot and put me in problems with people, you know. But you see what you asked me there, that's what the public do answer.
Yes.
They're nice songs. As a matter of fact, the one that Chester just did, the Calypso Association, the official opposition, that's a song that it was very close to me, and I got the opportunity to start doing some work on it actually.
Okay.
Not for me, you know, but for another Calypsonian who didn't make the time to
Okay.
But Chester just happened to be lucky, and so that's why he lets you know straight up that the song was written by Pat. And he
this song was written by Pat?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Yeah. That's how I got
Excellent
involved
again.
in it, you know.
That's how you get involved in it?
Yeah.
You only get
I was
involved
still in
with-
North America when that song came to me.
Okay, the official opposition.
So I think he's rocking with a very big song.
What about your second song? Tell us about the second song.
My second song, Don't Cry For Me, Dominica. And basically it's just, you know, explaining that, you know, when we are standing up for what is right, don't cry, but join us, stand with us, basically.
Do you think that we have been standing up for what we think or what we talk about every day?
A lot of people are scared, man. A lot of people are scared. And that is why it puts me in a very, I understand my position. My, you know, priest actually sent me, Bob, you have a very important office, you know. This is an office, you know, you have sacrificing your life, you know, your education, you're victimized, you know, you're not being given what you rightfully deserve because you choose to sing for the nation. And a lot of people don't realize you have to embrace the Calypsonian because he's making a sacrifice. He's saying things that important people or the educated people in the country cannot say. They feel they can't say it because they have to protect their big assets and so on, and their jobs and what. And we put ourselves out, you know, and we're exposed, you know. I mean, you see me every day. I'm on the bus stop. I take the bus. I walk around and I sing these things boldfacedly. I call people's names and them kind of things. That's because I put my life on the line for my people.
Have you experienced being victimized because you do that?
Well, you see, let me put it this way. I don't want to say I really have, but for some reason, maybe my children have. Because I now have my daughter in university who we are struggling to get an understanding of what's happening with our contract. We are
She got a scholarship, right?
She's a scholarship student, you know, and still, you know, so I don't know. It might not be direct on me. It could be my kid. So it's all about prayers. I don't want to continue that story.
Okay, no problem.
But I just want to let you know
Second song,
I'm one of those parents in that situation, and God knows.
God knows. We get it set for the second song. Slim, once again, we get it set. I give you the opportunity again, man. I'll start. Okay, we're getting a Creole. You go say I'll say the Creole. You go say it in English. So Slim can't Creole. But you haven't got to. Listen, you do not have to actually say exactly what I am saying. You just have to say what you want. I'm okay. This time of play. Listen me now. You can find the place if you say live. Big station, monsieur. You can find the place. Hot Bawi pour capicien. Hot Kachakou pour la plaine, messieurs, mesdames. Pour présenter ça live. Wah! Bob!
The coolest calypsonian in the history of Dominica's music, King Bob.
He said it right.
Hey yo, King Bob reporting for duty.
How you feeling out there? In your drawing rooms, in your kitchen, in your bathroom, digging the vibe on Q95 as Bob comes to you live in 2003. Don't cry for me, Dominica. Stand with me. Don't cry for me, Dominica. Pray for me. Yeah? Pray for my children too. Da da da. Ba, 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 ba. Listen now. We are where we are because of who we are. We watch things happen and we sit down and complain. But I am aware we are all suffering. On the outside we're smiling, but on the inside we're feeling the pain. And while some people don't ball, it is taking its toll. Oh mama, so anyone exhaling shouldn't be no surprise at all. Come on. So if you see me protesting and the police arresting me, don't cry for me. Dominica, don't cry for me. Don't cry for me, stand by me. Many people in the country have it worse than me. Dominica, don't cry for me. I am just a humble calypso singer. In my land, we can't see no future. So a man can only take so much till he cannot take no more. So don't cry for me. Dominica, stand with me. Give me. Oh, arumba, arumba. Arumba, arumba, para. 2023 coming at you. Finals February 2023 will be on the 18th, next week Saturday. Get your tickets now at a reduced price of $85. Come and support the Calypsonians as we struggle to save the culture. Yeah, man. I went to pay my cell phone bill. I had to complain. Utilities, prices rising, gone up again. That profit margin cannot be sustained, while the salaries of the customers remain the same. Leaves me no choice, leaving me with no choice but to raise my voice. And when you speak out, security ready to put you out. Yes, man. So if you see me exhaling and security mishandling me, don't cry for me. Dominica, don't cry for me. Don't cry for me, stand by me. Many people in the country have it worse than me. Dominica, don't cry for me. I am not a troublemaker. I am more of a peacemaker. But a man can only take so much till he cannot take no more. So don't cry for me, don't cry for me. Dominica, stand with me. Let's go. Boom. 9. Keep it going. February 18th, 2023. Windsor Park Forecourt. That's where the show is going to be, right, Wadix? The next verse is in support and defense of Calypso as we've been under attack. With no enemies, yo. Just being the Calypso character, you know.
I am not a religious man, but I'm disappointed. The way the churches have let down the masses again. Unlike the days of old, it was salvation of souls. But today's priests and pastors, many have been bought and sold. And if I come out straight, they'll pontificate on their pulpit and label me as a man of hate. Yes, man. So if you see me backsliding and the men of God start backstabbing me, don't cry for me. Dominica, don't cry for me. Listen up. Don't cry for me, but pray for me. Jesus Christ in his day had it worse than me. So please pray for me. I am not a backslider, and I don't hate any priest or pastor. But a believer can only take so much till he cannot take no more. So don't cry for me. Dominica, stand with me.
Wadix, take it away. Yes, Dominica. This is King Bob in the building, and we are so happy, so privileged to have a champion, a musician, a champion artist who was really advocated for Dominican music and has really gone far and wide as a matter of fact, globally promoting Dominican's music and Calypso. I really want to big you up in a special way. How close you feel to the throne, Bob?
Well, I always feel close enough, you know, because I know I give what is necessary. I give enough to do that, but it's always not my decision, obviously. And but I give my all anyway. It doesn't matter how people treat me or anything. I give my all. I always give my all.
And you feel you have enough arsenal in the material,
Absolutely.
the missiles enough to propel you to that.
What do you think?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I do. I think it's on the night, though. As usual, everything takes place on the night as a competition, and everyone starts at the level playing field. Yeah. At the end of the night, we will actually see. But I want to really congratulate you for the work that you have done so far in Calypso. You're still the secretary of the association.
Yes, I
And
am.
continue to be a potent part, a pillar in Calypso in Dominica, standing for the rights of the people who can't speak for themselves. And maximum respect to you and your team.
Yeah, man.
And good luck
Thank you so much,
at the finals.
And keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a very important thing for Dominican music. And DJ Slim, you're right behind Wadix.
Thanks Dominica, a lot, my bro.
Don't cry for me. Stay with me. Because if I was prime minister, none of you all would be hungry.
I love that. Okay, thank you, Bob. We're going to get set because we have the king Dice, who is presently traveling on his way to Dominica. And let's see if we can hook up with the King Dice. King Dice, how are you, my brother?
Hey, good morning, my father. Good morning to your listeners. You don't know, I still on the water there. We're still waiting to get off the boat.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
We can do that.
Maximum respect. We tried to actually leave you for the final session, but unfortunately, I guess the boat had other ideas. But how are you? How are you feeling, the king?
Man, we're there, man. We're there. We're good on the vibe. Everything good. It's good that the people can enjoy two of the Calypso songs that bring forth this carnival. And, the first one is good one, Touching the Soul. Second one is the Chichi Bang Bang, and the people enjoy it. It's something that you can enjoy your carnival and jump and have some fun, because that's what carnival is about. And from the ancient days to now, that's the vibes of the carnival, and we have to keep it that way. Yeah.
Are you feeling the 10th? Because if you do get 10, you'll be actually making a Caribbean record, the first Calypso in the Caribbean to get 10 crowns. How are you feeling it?
You sure? I think to me, short shit have about double figures also.
You sure? Well, I will do my research. But last time it was Chuckers at 9, but I'll do my research. How close are you to the 10th in this one?
How close am I to the what?
To the 10th, are you feeling you have enough material to?
Oh yeah, man. How you mean, man? It's the people that has decided. The people don't decide already.
The people don't decide already.
Yeah, the people decide it's good material to enjoy the carnival. So as long as it's good material to enjoy the carnival, it could be considered as crown material also where the judges is concerned, because, the carnival is the people business and you have to do it, you have the criteria and you have to come a certain level, a certain way so that, so you could be crowned the king. But as long as the people enjoying the thing, that is already a type of crown you get already, So it's just to do it properly on the night and try and give them the physical crown itself,
So for you, the satisfaction of the people is the most important aspect, being a voice for the people.
Yeah, well, that's Calypso, man. The voice for whatever situation, the people itself, the nation, and, you have to stand. We cannot lose that because, tricks and games, that's why the song Chichi come out. Tricks and games will always exist in all areas of life. And you have it in the business places, you have it in the in the politicians also. You have people that's in power for 8 years, 12 years, and it's tricks and games. So, and Chichi was known to be a tricks and games guy. So I think it's fitting nicely, for the carnival. And yeah,
DJ Slim just asked me to ask you, tell us a little about that song, Chichi Bang.
Well, the Chichi Bang Bang is a song about trickery, you know what I'm saying, and tricks, because you have some people that before me that would know about it. I know a lot of stories myself that I would not really want to say on the radio.
So Chichi was a character in town?
A character in town.
Okay, great.
And games and scheming people, big class people and low class people taking advantage, and you can see now in there, we have a lot of that in our society in different forms. And one of the big forms of it is in the political era of things. We are politics, as we know, the people used to call it politics. And people always come into that game to kind of either work for the people or work for themselves or with trickery, with games, and it fit in nice with Chichi and the politics. Now, Chichi was that type of guy that was, a famous something I can't say on the road too. So where children is concerned, he could have other children, he could have children. And who said they didn't go into the political era? Who say? And because seeing that tricks and games is this thing, that would be the area they would go. That's why I tell you that people that inside them eras, they're for 8 years, 12 years, and people doing their thing, and it's so I just find it fitting well for this year carnival, and I'm glad that the people love it.
I at Liberty, King, nice to give us a little acapella quickly before we at least hear a little something because you're supposed to be live. I know it's a little troublesome when you're saving everything for the tent. By the way, you have a tent. You have a tent tonight, right?
Yeah, man. Tonight is the night for the tent. So
because you didn't have last week. So tell us about tonight before you give us a little something.
Yeah, man. Tonight is the tent number 5, I believe. The symbol is love. The color is red and white.
Red and white tonight. Valentine's.
Yeah, man. And it's a celebration of before Valentine's, kind of a vibe. Valentine's is the
next week, yeah.
Next week, but we try and give celebrate it, where love is concerned. And love is a thing we should always celebrate, without love we can't make nothing grow.
And then your final tent, the champ of the camp will be on Thursday.
Champ of the camp is the Thursday. Yeah,
Thursday, right. So this is your penultimate tent, the one before the final.
Yes.
So you're looking to have a pack house tonight.
Yeah, yes. But tonight is the night, I have people that want to hear the Chichi drop, because tonight we have to drop the track. And plus Bob has to drop his own track.
He was there a while ago with us, He spent half an hour with us there.
Yeah, I heard him when I was just coming in.
All right.
So, you can't afford to miss tonight. That's the breaking out of the thing bursting tonight, so come through and let's have some fun. And I think I can't give it too much of a long line. I right in the
this a verse, one verse. Your favorite verse, the king.
I can give you one of the lines that I love.
I don't think you show before.
Yeah, but when we saying once was a young man, a menace to society. GG was his name. Scamming defenseless people, that was his game. He showed love to nobody. Nobody showed him any. So he started believing this life was not worth living. He said he was leaving this cruel world, going out with a bang, and he'll return with a vengeance. He coming back with a double bang. And me say, G, bang, bang. Oh, G, bang, bang. G, bang, bang. Moi, vive pour you. G, bang, bang. Oh, G, bang, bang. G, bang, bang. Moi, c'est mes trousseaux. Did he come back politicking? Power is there for the taking. All who fought his joke he was making. His ambition to become the richest politician in the Caribbean. And look my line that I love. Chi 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 bang bang, ooh, chi chi bang bang. Mwen ka ba yo ding dang, epi l'argent you.
So the King guys will get this one in its full glory tonight. And the
Full glory,
venue
full glory.
tell for our visitors who are already on island, where will the tent be held tonight?
Well, the tent is being held at the M and G's Jerk and Hot and Bar in Castle Comfort, you know, and it will be starting at 8:30.
That is just at the back. That is just at the back of the gas station.
Just at the back of the
gas
station.
Uh-huh.
Just on just at the back of classified nightclub.
Right.
And opposite to where Courts used to be
major building used to be
the hurricane. Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
So it's right there. You know, it's a good area, and we're gonna have some good fun. We have nice food inside there, and at the same time you get your drinks, and it's good vibes. The sponsors and then big up to the sponsors, and we're gonna see you tonight. Let's have some fun.
Madam T and the red and white tonight.
Yeah, the red and white.
Okay, King Dice.
Yeah,
We'll
man.
see you later. Maximum respect. A few commercials when we come back. It's gonna be the Council Man in the building.
Yeah, man.
Prime up for the real mess with the fastest home fiber network with increased speeds of 500 megabytes per second and win over $2,000 in carnival prizes. Switch to Digicel and or upgrade your plan. Bundle up to enjoy faster speeds plus 50% off your bill. Pay as low as $98 for 3 months. Win big with Digicel this carnival. Hurry in store or speak to an agent today. Bundle up for the real mass. Digicel and Dominica celebrating Carnival together.
Prime up for the real mass with more speed, more data, more value, and over $20,000 in carnival prizes this carnival. Activate and stay on a 7-day Prime bundle for $32 and enjoy 12 gigabytes any use data, 7 gigabytes app data, plus 525 minutes of local and regional call time. There is more. Sign up for any postpaid and get 50% off. Pay as low as $50 monthly for 3 months. Win big with Digicel this carnival. Hurry in store or download the My Digicel app to win today. Prime up for the real mass. Digicel and Dominica celebrating Carnival together.
This is Creole Heartbeat. We're live on the big station, and we are very proud to be sponsored by Digicel, that is. And I want to remind you, we'll be live outside the Digi Center. Alison Hines should be passing through. Major concert sometime later this evening. Also, several Calypsonians will be passing through Bota Bobagay outside the DG Center from 1 o'clock. We have the Council Man in the building. What's up, my friend? Sagafet first. Sagafet.
Mola.
Tout bagay bien.
Oui, man.
Maro, Sagafet, boys, ouais. Bota nou te malade. Comment vous avez sorti à présent? Ça va pied là. So, vous avez joué pour carnaval?
Bon là.
Ou là pour carnaval? Ok, pas de problème. Nous avons fait une première chanson, nous, messieurs, mesdames. Il y a plein de plaisir, messieurs, mesdames, live. Live à QFM, bonne station, messieurs, mesdames. Council Man Anouai.
Hola, olé. Especially for all the British bumpers out there. Stop talking. A whole heap of man out there have their lines straight out to the sea. Looking to hold some fish just to be pop up for real. I like my fish well boiled, cannot stand it in too much oil. So I get on my seasoning to do some Creole cooking. All kind of fish in there. Oh, when you're Malafwe. Hola at TV, Ile is on you. How are you fishing? Carol like fishing down by the bay. Down by the harbor lights, get them busy as soon as see. 2020 vision, see them coming in from afar.
The studios of the big station QFM, and I tell you it's getting tighter and tighter, but we gotta get set for the news and major coming up at 12 o'clock. The action is getting tight. Carnival Radio, we are getting set. The coming to plaisir seminam. Konuga ki desot to gavoya gwa bo carnival bo fête carnival pour tout le monde seminam. On behalf of Mr. Sherwin and Gregoire Kimberly, Sherwin DJ Slim, Hukawenu Ako, Cement Boshan, and Ulaje Akomesie! Man in the Western Hemisphere from Maho with love for us measure.
Oui, man.
Okay, Mr. Madam, until next week. Saudi tout le monde.
The number one conch man in Maho and in the world.
Hey, Utanli, Mr. Madam. The news major comes up next. See you next week Friday for another Creole Heartbeat. Wadix, I'm out.